All right, welcome back to another trade recap, and today is a successful day because I am up $235 on two different trades. So if I go into the journal, my first trade was on NQ, and it was a small loser, and my second trade was on gold, which was a green bean winner. So let me get right into it. Oh, it's a lot actually. I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, so on NQ. Even on the 1 minute, we just started absolutely ripping. Previous day high is all the way down here. It's not even a question. This was a 4-hour gap. As you can see, that's a 4-hour gap. So we just absolutely ripped on NQ. We left this 15 minute and this 15 minute. ES ended up tapping this 9:30 15 minute before NQ did. And then NQ created this 15 minute. So we had a little SMT with this gap and this 15 minute. So when this 15 minute was created, I drew the line out. We got a change. Technically, the change was in a weird spot today. It was technically right here on this candle, but that's just weird. So I did for some displacement. I pretty much top ticked the entire move because I'm trash. But then when we started displacing downwards, I honestly didn't even really want to see this place get revisited at all. I just wanted to see us go boom because this isn't even really the change. I have it marked out, but this is kind of the change. We already tapped it. So this was my original stop. I didn't really like the stop suit because it was pretty big. And there was just a ton of wicks. There wasn't really like a good point. So I had it right here. Then when we pushed up a little bit and we put in this red candle, I moved it to the bottom of this because this gap was protecting us. And boom, stopped out. Full stop would have been hit too. We are going up now, but yeah, I think the play on NQ today at least was, or even ES, was this bottom 15-minute gap. As you can see, wherever this SMT line is, bottom 15-minute gap tapped, 1 minute change out. Then you get a nice move up to probably these highs. So that was the plan on NQ today. YM actually had a really clean move. Yeah, move. I don't know what I'm talking about, move. So we had this 1 hour. Obviously, there's SMTs down here because YM just dumped way harder than NQ and ES. We create this 1 hour range. Very bullish candle, delivering out of this gap too. 5 minute, we go down to here if it loads. 5 minute change right here. It comes down. It doesn't tap it for some reason. I set a limit on paper. It didn't tap the change. It was, I think that's as close as you can possibly get. Then it pumps up. So YM longs were actually pretty clean this morning. I don't think I've ever placed a trade on YM though, so obviously I did not trade it. But the trade that actually did make me money, a lot of yapping here, is the this gold trade. I'll pretty much just go over it. So we had this 4 hour range still intact, because we didn't close below this. So this 4 hour range was still intact. And it just looks bullish. I don't know, higher high, higher low, higher. It just looks bullish, especially on not even the 4 hour, the 1 hour. We're just trending upwards. So we have this 15-minute change after a SMT with silver right here. I forgot to add that in my notes. I deleted all my stuff. So SMT right there. Then we boom. Boom. Then we 15-minute change right here. Well, creating a gap. We come down, tap the gap. I didn't enter on the gap tap because I was focused on NQ here. We ended up disrespecting the 15-minute gap, which was kind of weird, but then we ended up creating a range with this candle, and I still liked it because we're still in a good area, still in the change, and then we had a 1 minute off of this 15-minute range, 1 minute CSC right here. I wasn't really paying too much attention, but when I saw price was right here, I was like, oh, I wanted longs. It looks good to go long, so I longed, had my stop here, and when on the 5 minute, when we created this gap right here, I moved my stop to the bottom of this candle. And then when we use this 5 minute gap as like a sponsor to go higher, I move my stops break even because I don't really want to see us tap the gap if we already use it. Came down a little bit. Boom. I was in 2 micros here. Had one here, and then we just started slowing down, especially on the 1 minute. We started slowing down a ton right here, so I just moved both of them to right here. Obviously, I could have made more if I had one here, or even 2 there. But I'm happy with the day. That puts me, I forgot to even mention, I took this YM trade on my main account, only lost $126. I took this gold trade on this account. This other account, I think I'm just going to trade gold. I use my Lucid trade for trading gold and silver because of the cap at the time, but both I full ported that, unfortunately. So now I have this trade. So now this is my second winning day. I'm up $400, so this account's looking pretty good. This account's down a tiny bit, but I'm honestly getting way better at limiting my losses and making them small. So, yeah, that was a lot. Today was a lot to unfold, as you can see by my journal. I could have journaled that YM trade. I could have journaled a lot more, which maybe I should have, but yeah. Wow. I think that's it. Oh, this week should have been so good. This week should have been actually so good. 1,200, 988. I'm on a heater, honestly. And I'm not going to slow down anytime soon. So, yeah, that's it for today. And I'll be back tomorrow for hopefully some news, right? 8:30 news. So I'll be up early tomorrow and then PPR Friday. So, yeah. Be back tomorrow.